I am the Curator. I built this tower of 13 rooms topped by an observatory. Through these rooms, I can observe other worlds of Minecraft. But these worlds are decaying. In order to protect them, I must observe and record them fairly. I seal each record in the vault. My world has been destroyed, but I will protect this one and the memory of those worlds that I have observed for as long as I can. I am the Curator. Greetings. I have not done an episode of, I almost said Enderbent, of the Curator in several weeks, partially because I wanted to give the series a little bit of a break in between, just in between activities, sort of give it a clean resting point, I guess, in between series. I don't know how often I'm going to do these survival vlog episodes. I am certainly going to continue to do them, and I have something in mind that I want to build while we're waiting for everyone to finish up on the Vanilla Challenge, and then we're going to start Vanilla Challenge 3. I think the planning for Vanilla Challenge 3 is pretty much done. We have a small group of people have discussed exactly what's going to be in it and what the rules are going to be, so I think we're just about ready to go. We are patiently waiting for a few other contestants, not really contestants, but a few other people to finish up their maps, and then we will all start version 3 together. That's the goal anyway. So while I do that, I'm going to do a couple building projects in this world, and I will continue to review maps. This is being filmed January 2015, and I will tell you, I was gonna put this thing I'm thinking at over here, but I'm wondering now, do I want to put it over here? It's going to be along the coast, and I wanted to have a mountainous backdrop, but I did want to have trees. Actually, this might be a nice stretch too. I don't know, I think I'm going to do it over here, so that way I can look down from here. And I'm not going to tell you what this is going to be, but I will build some of it off camera, and I will build some of it while vlogging for your entertainment. So you're going to see snippets of it, and then you're going to definitely see it when it's completed. And so what I was saying, this is January 2015. Happy New Year. There have not been as many maps out that are catching my eye in the last couple months. I kind of do wish this was a taller backdrop, but let's just go with this plan. Let's just see what happens. It's been harder and harder for me to find maps that really look interesting. I do like to play all kinds of maps, and one of the things I enjoy doing is kind of playing maps by lesser known map makers, by new map makers that are just kind of getting into the game and trying to figure out how to do this thing, and give them feedback on what I feel works and doesn't work. So I do like playing maps that are not like the cream of the crop or by the like elite map makers that are out there. But to be honest with you, my time is limited, and so there's sort of, right now anyway, there's sort of a minimum level of detail that I expect to see in Minecraft map forum posts before I will even waste my time opening or downloading the map itself. And so I'm playing a little bit fewer maps. And these are the times, by the way, this is kind of a cycle for Minecraft. These are also the times where if I don't find a map that just really calls to me and that I need to play right then and there, this is when I start looking to play some CTM maps or maps that take longer, because I know I'm going to be able to kind of fill the time. So right now, I just finished playing Enderbent Evolved. I think that took about 18 hours of playtime over several weekends. And that LP is up on the channel. I think it's just about done. There's 21 episodes total, depending when I actually publish this. Fantastic map. You can actually see a review version of the Curator series for that map. I finally recorded it. And I'm also in the middle of playing Meet the Mobs Again. And Meet the Mobs Again is by Oipkyo, who is somebody that I've known in the map community sense for a while, because they were interested in playing custom maps in other languages. And that was something that I was doing, and I've always kind of had an interest in. For example, I played a Swedish map with Felonious Wizard recently, where he interpreted all the Swedish bits. And I previously played a Spanish map with Bickercraft, and I previously played a French map with Darko Jahzzar. And it's just kind of fun, because there are some really good maps out there in other languages, in like other Minecraft forums that you don't get in the English forum. And it's just kind of nice to see something unique that I wouldn't really have been able to play by myself because of the language barrier. And I enjoyed the diversity of just having somebody, join me and bring something different to an LP that you're not going to get on, as far as I know, any other channel. Felonious now has been doing some maps in Swedish and some LPs in Swedish and some videos in Swedish/English. But other than that, you're not going to be able to get that sort of cultural look in other people's LPs, at least not that I know of. So I'm playing Meet the Mobs Again, and Meet the Mobs Again is also a CTM-like map. In this case, you're trying to go through this whimsical world that is basically centered around a movie theater, and each branch, so to call it, of the CTM is a movie that you buy tickets to, and you go in and quote-unquote watch the movie. And while you're in the movie, they're all themed in various ways, like Animal Farm and Cow Mio and Mouliette. So it's just really cute, and it has, the goal is to build a monument of mob heads. So you're going around gathering the heads of mobs to build the monument. So it's just a really cool little twist. And that one, what I'm doing is I'm actually playing it in multiplayer, and I'm pulling in various people that I know from the Minecraft community. Probably one person per branch. There might be somebody who stays for half a branch or 2 branches. It's not a precise art form. But we just have fun. So far, I've been joined by Felonious and Cthulhu 2, and I'm hoping I'm going to be recording with somebody else who I've been wanting to play with again for a while. Hoping to do... Oh, wow, he went flying. Hoping to do that in... hopefully tonight. Today is actually Sunday, the 25th. But if not tonight, then I'm going to probably get more aggressive in trying to schedule that for next weekend. You know, the whole reason I built this was to make a shovel, and I didn't even make a shovel. So what I'm hoping to do while I continue to babble in this video is just spec out the foundation and the size. Well, really, yeah, the foundation for this thing that I'm going to build here. Ooh, yeah, that's going to have a really nice view of the tower from up here. And let's... Oh! That's just a waste of time. Sorry about that. Okay, so what else have I been doing? Because I haven't been playing Minecraft, many Minecraft maps, but I have been playing a little bit. But honestly, like, I haven't been playing as much as I have in the past. So instead of playing like all weekend long, I've basically been playing like maybe one night per weekend. And in between that, and during the week I haven't really played at all, I've actually been playing Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, and my enjoyment of that game really fluctuates. When get off. It really fluctuates. I actually like it overall. I have a couple things that I wish would have been changed in the game. Let's just say it that way. I have a couple things that I really like about it, and a couple things that make it unique. But I'm basically at the point where you fight the Elite Four, which is basically the end game. Well, it's the gateway between... What the heck? Isn't this got a big... Power 4? Why was he so strong? Why was he so strong? For those of you who don't know Pokemon, it's basically after you do the main... It's the last... Gosh. I'm trying to think of how to say this accurately. It's let's just call it basically the last chapter of the main storyline before you and the transition to the end game, which arguably the end game can take longer than the main game itself. Actually, that might have been very fortuitous, because I think that the thing that I want to build has a curve to it, and now I think that's where the curve is going to be. Excellent. But I've been dilly-dallying because I've been spending a lot of time just going around and trying to breed and, I'll say, catch or level up and evolve my characters, my Pokemon. And I have just about filled my entire Pokedex. I also spent about 6 hours, I think it was, this weekend going through, this is kind of funny, going through and, how do I describe this? Organizing my bank of Pokemon. There are something like, there's a little bit less than 720 Pokemon you can catch. And I have them all. I have every possible one you can have. And you keep them in these things called boxes. And then there's this external program called Pokemon Bank where you can keep them as well on the internet, so you can trade them between your games. And so I've spent hours and hours and hours organizing over 999, or sorry, over 900 of these Pokemon that I had in my possession into boxes by numeric order. And then all the tradable ones, or all the doubles that I have and legendaries, like organizing them all into boxes so I can actually deal with my collection. I need to pause here for just a second, but let me finish saying, so I've been playing a lot of Pokemon, and it's not for everyone, but I've liked that game since I was introduced to it. I think in 95, 96, somewhere right around there. Yeah, amazing. Okay, I had to double check. I have a reference image for what I want to build. I'm not going to exactly duplicate it, but I want to build something in the style of my reference image. And so we're going to start over here. And I'm going to need about 30 blocks. Let's say there's 3 main portions to this build. The first portion is going to be about 30 blocks long, and then the middle portion will not be quite as long. I know that's brilliantly descriptive, isn't it? Let's go about here. That looks pretty good. I think I want to do that. I may actually change that portion later. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna rough this out. We're gonna build something not exactly to image, and I will probably reveal the image after I build this whole thing, and probably not before. Okay, actually, this definitely needs to come out further. Probably needs to come out to right about here. Nah, that just doesn't feel right. Okay, so I'm going to have to go a lot further off my reference image than I originally planned, actually. All right, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, oh, that was 11, 13, oh, this is going to be huge. Okay. 30 blocks, wow, that's really huge. That is going to be really huge. I want this to come out about here. Oh boy. I am not going to make you sit through all of this. Let me come back when I have the outline done. And the other thing that I've been doing a lot, not a lot lately, but a little bit here and there, is playing Zelda Wind Waker HD on the Wii U for the first time ever. When Zelda Wind Waker came out, I was really, really against it because of the art style, and I felt that it basically just kidified what I had loved about the Zelda series up to that point. And over time, my resolve has somewhat, I don't know, I guess I don't want to say my resolve is weakened, but my opinion of that game has evolved. And now, like, I'm playing it for the gameplay, but I absolutely, absolutely love it. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to actually take all this down, because I don't want my temporary base to be here anymore. The tower's done, the scale is done, the village is done, the bridges are done. This is going to move down there, and actually, let me show you. I should have showed it to you before I made it day. You can start to see the outline of what will basically be, you know, a walkway along the water's edge for boat launches and stuff. You know, I may even have you boat around here and then put a boat launch here and then a path back this way up to the tower. In fact, I'm pretty sure that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to need a heck a lot more smooth stone and cobblestone. So I'm going to take some time now and I'm going to move all this stuff over there. But first, I'm going to go to my enchanting table and I'm going to just make a bunch of diamond tools that I can basically burn up these levels on, because I'm going to need picks and shovels and all that good stuff.